This is me at my worst. I dropped to 47 kilos. Mold did this to me. For the past 3 years I've been trying to survive mold and chronic inflammatory response syndrome. I slept in too many beds. Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, Egypt, England, Georgia. I was just looking for one thing. A place I could breathe. A place I could heal. This is not a travel vlog. I'm not a health guru. This is just my life. The things I've learnt, the mistakes I've made, and the small wins I've fought for. This is my mold story.
So, how can you survive on the CIRS mold illness, low mold diet? Well, it's not easy. Lots of fat. Any fat you can get, basically, because if you're going through what I'm going through right now, carbohydrate isn't your friend. Bread's an impossibility. Potatoes, they spin me out, just peeling them. Rice, I have incredible trouble with rice. If I'm lucky, every now and again I'll find some gluten-free, celiac-safe rice, but even then you're taking on board a lot of mold and eating lots of it. Just really doesn't do you much good in the long term. So carbohydrate, you're really limited. So as a result, lots of fat, as much fatty beef as you can get. I go for the fattiest cuts I can find. Lots of bone broth. I have a big pan. I buy my beef on the bone wherever possible. I just throw the bones into a pan and just keep it simmering. Throw more meat on top. I've got a never-ending bone broth on the go. That's really good for getting the fat out of the bones. Lots of avocados, olive oil, butter, coconut oil's the best one. I've not been able to find that where I am at the moment, which is quite frustrating. I'm in Tbilisi in Georgia. The only one I found was $50 a jar, which was way outside of my price range. It was a big jar, but still. I eat a little bit of quinoa from time to time, and I know I shouldn't, but I feel better when I do, just to get a bit of carb inside me. It gets my digestive system going, start pooing a bit more freely. But just as many fats as you can get, basically. If you can stick to the diet, to the absolute letter, well done. I've not been able to so far. The height of my sickness, I went down to 46 kilos. Sorry, 47. I went down to just hovering in that 47 kilo region. Oh wow, look at this view behind me. Oh, this is spectacular. I went down to about 47 kilos, 46, 47. And it's taken me a couple of years to get some weight back on. A lot of that's to do with the diet. A lot of that was to do with never being able to completely get away from the mold. It was an extreme mold exposure that I had. I'll tell that story in another video. But it wasn't a gradual effect. I kind of went straight down the big track on the roller coaster, unfortunately. Subscribe to the channel, I make videos about that. I've got a lot of videos taken at the time where I can explain the story and show you where I was. It's taken me quite a lot of time to get some weight on. So if you're sticking to the diet, well done. It is not easy.